Our brothers and sisters, as we are coming live from Masjid Omar bin Abdulaziz, 8829 61st Street in the Jamaica, Queens area, we are gradually pulling curtains down in this segment of our program. One of the other programs that we have had here, the Interfaith Council for Community Development. It is my honor and privilege to have our final say and thoughts coming from a gentleman who has worked very hard. A gentleman who has coordinated, helped us in so many different ways when called upon. A gentleman who has helped the president and all the members of this Interfaith Council, Brother Muhammad Haq.
Thank you, Brother Farouk. First, I want to congratulate Brother Arsalan. I guess by now everybody should know that I have passed the torch on to him. But I work hard as a volunteer, so I'm still in the boat with no paddle. So, but you know, that's the way I have been brought up, thinking of humanity, growing up with my old grandparents, and that is how they have taught me to live well with every human being. And for over 40 years, I've been involved in community service. I've been involved with activities in community and mosque. Back in Guyana, I was the president for one of the mosques, La Jalasi Blankenburg. And then what changed my life to be able to work harder is when I got married to the lady of my life for 44 years. Because she never prevented me from doing community work. She, as a matter of fact, she supported me very well. Without her, I don't think I would have been able to succeed to the extent. But I want to congratulate Brother Arsalan. I want to wish all the team members well, and I want to assure them that I got their back in every aspect that they need me. As long as Almighty Allah bless me with health and strength, I will always be there. I know there are many programs. We have never been busy before, and we always maintain the identity. As you see, we maintain the identity of the Interfaith Council for Community Development. Things became revitalized when I spoke to Brother Arsalan, and he had a dream, and we fulfilled that dream. That was to do the first Islamic New Year in New York, North America. And we did that. The year 1440 was celebrated with pride and dignity at the Smoky Park. Then after that, we said, you know what, we are interfaith. We do not discriminate under no circumstance. So we had the Diwali 2 weeks ago for the Hindu community. And you know, I remember growing up, we celebrate everything. As a little boy growing up with my grandparents, we celebrate everything. There's no distinction. And that's what we are doing. Then on the December 16th, we're teaming up with Pastor Singh at Starlight Pavilion to do a toy giveaway and a luncheon. In addition to that, I was inviting everyone to join our new president for a big program at PS50 on December 9th. From 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. it would be an interfaith conference. Our theme for that conference is looking back at our mistakes and making the future better. So somewhere along that line would be the team, and there will be every single faith will be represented, and we'll have questions and answer, and it would be a very wonderful event. Come to next year, fast forward to 2019, we're already planning women history, black history, ancestral footprints, dealing with our ancestors, or what some people call Indian immigration. I don't like to specify by color. I like to specify as humanity, and I call it ancestral footprints, and we did it before, and we're going to do that again. I want to also ask everyone to support Arsalan and his team. There will be the first annual gala at World Fair Marina sometime in sometime in April. And we have our good friend Bonaparte from Rochdale. He is taking the lead in the Interfaith Musical Festival. where every faith would be represented at that event. That's sometime between end of February, beginning of March. And the list go on and on, where Arsalan is applying in the next couple of days to make sure we get a park for the next Muslim New Year, for the next Diwali, and probably many others. We are also trying to integrate to have a program early next year with our Jewish community collaborating. So no stone is left unturned with this organization. This has been the cornerstone of this organization, and this is the way it will be kept. And we're gonna move fast forward to maintain our identity as brothers and sisters of humanity, without interfering with anyone's personal belief or personal feeling. Today was a wonderful day. Sometimes when you are burdened with many things and your brain have to think, you cannot say you're 100% correct. Sometimes you have to keep the order. If I may have said anything at any time to anyone, I ask your apology, and I ask that you in your infinite mercy ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me, because we are all journeying, we are all human beings, and we are not perfect. We make mistakes. So I appeal to everyone, support the Interfaith Council and support this cause. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You're listening there to Brother Hack, a gentleman who has worked tremendously hard and has been able to help us to shake some of the difficult corners that we had to navigate. On the other hand, brothers and sisters, at this time also, as I'm coming live, we must want to thank the president, the new president, Brother Arsalan Mohammed, who has been able to coordinate all other members of various ethnicity and backgrounds in the Interfaith Council for Community Development to have made this program a success. We are coming to the end of today's program, and it was indeed very successful. Everybody seemed to be very happy, and we are looking forward for much more programs to be executed by the Interfaith Council. At this time, I'd like to go back to Brother Hack.
It would not be right if I do not conclude my statement by extending thanks to Dr. Hubbard from the Agape Community Service Organization. Dr. Hubbard is the one that made it possible for us to have all the clothing that we have today. And it would have been a lot more and a lot of items, but because it was last minute, we actually end up at our warehouse last night sorting out, and we tried to grab as much as we can. We did not have all the variety, but you know what, we got to be thankful. It's a start, and she assured me that we will be having another similar giveaway somewhere in Ozone Park very shortly. So stay tuned for information from the Interfaith Council for Community Development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Hack. And this time we'd like to thank very much on behalf of the President and on behalf of all members of the Interfaith. Let me overwhelmingly thank the Imam, the General Director, the Imam, and the executives of Masjid Umar bin Abdulaziz. And at this time, I'd like to thank him on behalf of all of us. I would like to thank his wife and the executive, Sister Shaz, and the members of Masjid Umar bin Abdulaziz. I want to thank particularly all the donors of all the meals. I want to thank Dr. Hubbard. I want to thank each and every one that has contributed significantly to have made this program a success. Without you, it would have not been so. And you have brought joy and comfort and exuberance into the hearts of many who could have not seen a pants or a shirt or a hat or a jacket and have a proper meal on today and on the auspices of Thanksgiving. We have completed today's program, and we are looking forward, as I mentioned earlier, that we have another project in December, and that will be at the Starlight Pavilion, and that is 101 Avenue, and 130th Street with with Pastor Singh. So that's another project. So we have quite a number of projects. President Brother Arsalan has indicated to me and also at the meetings that we have got an array. We have got an assortment of programs lined up from now until actually half of next year, 2019. With these few words, the names that I have forgotten or omitted or not mentioned to thank, I want to thank each and every one of you. All the members, all those who have transported, those who have worked, those who have cooked, Sister Shaz, the masjid, the kitchen, Masjid Umar bin Abdulaziz, all the donors, all the restaurants, and all the executives, each and every one of you, I want to say a special thank you. And those who have transported our senior citizens to be here.